Hello to all students. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss leucorrhea. If we look at the literal meaning of leucorrhea, leuco mean white, aurea mean flow. The other name usually used for leucorrhea are flor albus. Flor mean flow, albus mean white. So it is a basically discharge from the vagina of female body, which is usually in white color. So that is why this is named as leucorrhea. So leucorrhea is a secretion produced by vagina, uterus, uterine tubes, etc. And those secretions are discharged from the body. Depending upon the secretion and depending upon the infection, there are different types of leucorrhea. Number one, physiological leucorrhea. Physiological leucorrhea is usually due to the imbalance of estrogen hormone, which is very important hormone in female body. This imbalance sometimes cause production of secretions, usually in white color, and which causes leucorrhea. If this leucorrhea is temporary in nature, like it lasts for a few days, then it's okay. But if it persistent and it runs a long time, then we have to see a doctor. The second type of leucorrhea is inflammatory. During this inflammatory leucorrhea, there is inflammation in the reproductive organs of the female. This infection or inflammation could be in vagina, in uterus, in uterine tubes, in ovary, or somewhere in reproductive system. That will cause production of secretions of different colors, which will cause leucorrhea. The third type is usually parasitic leucorrhea. Parasitic leucorrhea is due to a special parasites which somehow enters in the reproductive system and cause production of leucorrhea, production of mucus and secretions, which causes leucorrhea. So what are the symptoms of leucorrhea? The main symptom of leucorrhea is vaginal discharge. So it means that there is a secretion coming out of the vagina. This secretion could be of different colors and it could be due to different reasons. So I have made a chart right over here to understand the color and cause of the secretion. So if the discharge has bloody or brown color, it means that there is irregularity in periods or irregularity in menses. So we have to treat those periods and to make them regular so that this problem can be resolved. If the secretion or discharge is cloudy or yellow in color, it means there is an infection, which is gonorrhea, which is STD, sexually transmitted disease, and it is very dangerous. We have to take care of it and go to some specialist doctor to treat it. If the discharge is greenish and with bad smell, then it is caused by trichomoniasis, which is a condition in which parasites enters inside the reproductive system and cause the secretion, which is a leading cause of leucorrhea. If the discharge is thick, white and cheesy, then there is a yeast infection, which is a fungus. This is due to some unhygienic habits and due to the high levels of glucose in the body, which could be due to diabetes. If the discharge is white, grey or yellow in color, it means that there is bacterial vaginosis, and it means that there is a bacterial infection. So vaginal discharges are the main symptom of leucorrhea. So other symptoms include constipation, headaches, itching, weakness, back pain, lower back pain especially, pain in legs and calves, cramps in legs and calves, tiredness. So these are symptoms which are secondary in nature. The primary symptom is vaginal discharge. So what causes leukorrhea? So there are different causes. Number one, antibiotic or steroid use. Too much use of antibiotic and steroids may cause production of secretion, discharges and leads to leukorrhea. Bacterial infection, birth control pills, cervical cancer, STDs, sexually transmitted diseases like gonorrhea may also leads to can also leads to leukorrhea. Diabetes, high sugar level which triggers yeast infection. So it is very important that we must monitor diabetes at all levels, at all ages. There should not be high level of glucose in the body. Trichomoniasis, infection of parasite, yeast infection which is fungal infection, and fungus is Candida albicans usually found in this infection. So we take a discharge from the vagina and take it to the laboratory to test it whether it is a yeast infection, whether it is a fungal infection, whether it is a bacterial infection, or what is the main root cause of that leukorrhea. After confirmation, then we treat it. How do we treat it? There are three different types of medications which are used by doctors. Number one, antifungal medication, which is usually prescribed or can also be found in over the counter. These antifungal creams and tablets can be administered to treat fungal infection, yeast infection if the leukorrhea is due to yeast. Antibiotics can be administered during the bacterial vaginosis or bacterial infection because antibacterial medications kills bacteria and try to treat this problem. The third type of medication is metronidazole, which is also known as Flagyl. It is antiparasitic medication which treats trichomoniasis, which is a condition of leukorrhea which is caused by parasites. So some doctors they treat you with all of these medications. They will provide you antifungal, antibiotics and Flagyl at the same time. So whatever the infection is, that can be treated by these medications. There are also other remedies like home remedies. You can also try homeopathy and also herbs and some medications from Ayurvedic can be used to treat leukorrhea. But the best thing is that you try to maintain your healthy diet and hygienic condition. Try to keep yourself clean, neat and clean, and try to eat calcium rich foods like milk, yogurt, cheese, eggs, etc., meat, poultry, fish, and you can also take multivitamins to boost your immunity, because it is very important that you have a good immunity, because strong immunity prevents you from so many different diseases found in all over the world. That's all for today. Hopefully see you in the next lecture. Until then, bye.